From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Tisha Bader.
Hi, I'm Micah Halpern, sitting in for Tisha Bader, and here is the JBS News Update for Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. Citizen Brick is the name of a company that creates customized Lego characters. They create the personalized and the spectacular characters for the classic children's game Lego. There is a new addition to their Lego collections. It's called Lego Zelenskyy. Lego Zlensky is now able to play along with police, firefighters, figures, all kinds of things, construction workers, and various family members. Along with Zelensky, Citizen Brick made a Molotov cocktail figurine also. There is an option to buy both figurines together or choose either one or the other, the president or the firebomb. Chicago-based Citizen Brick created these figures not as a business venture, but as a humanitarian gesture. They wanted to raise $100,000 to help Ukrainian refugees through the organization Direct Relief, and they sold out within 24 hours. It's important to note that Citizen Brick is not the Lego Group. It's a company licensed to produce specialized additions to the game. And given the response, these figures are a welcome addition. Open Hands is the name of a hacker group. And on Telegram, an online messaging platform that quickly deletes messages once they've been opened, Open Hands has published the private details of the head of Israel's Mossad, not once, but twice in a very short period. Open Hands has divulged private information about one of the most private people in the world, the head of Israel's clandestine intelligence service. Mossad head David Barnea, his private phone number and salary were published. The material was from Barnea's 2020 tax return. He makes, by the way, $268,000 a year. Israel's response to this hack was that the material that was made public is irrelevant and not of use to anyone, that the material came from Barnea's wife's old cell phone. Because the material on Telegram disappears so quickly, finding the culprits is hard. We know it was the Open Hands, the group loosely connected of hackers and varied political ideologies and goals, because they claimed responsibility for the deed. Israel is a target for hackers, and this is just one of the many examples. Israel makes up more volunteers per capita than any other country helping Ukraine. Israelis are in even larger percentage of volunteers in countries bordering Ukraine, especially in Poland and in Moldova. Israelis take up arms and have defended Ukraine against Russia in Ukraine itself. They're in these countries providing medical care and psychological care. They deliver food and other essential services. They come as clowns, too. Clowns. Dream Doctors was established in 2002. Its members can be found in 30 hospitals throughout Israel. And, at the request of local authorities, on the ground in Poland and Moldova, Dream Doctors have come there too, helping make people smile. The clowns of Dream Doctors are well trained and certified. They work in pairs, like in Israel. They have tremendous success working with Ukrainian refugees in Moldova and Poland. In Israel, they are also working with Ukrainians, Jewish Ukrainians and non-Jewish Ukrainians, who have been airlifted to Israel for safety. They all need help. These clowns speak a universal language for children, a language that also resonates with adults. Dream Doctors gets people to smile and laugh again. And now we'll look at this evening's programming on JBS. At 7, it's Talmud Study. At 7:30, an interfaith prayer service of hope, faith, and solidarity with Ukraine. At 8, Robert Siegel looks at how financial sanctions on Russia are affecting the economies of the United States and Europe, with a panel of experts including Jason Furman, Joseph Cohen, and John Cassidy. At 9, Mark Golub sits down for part 2 of the Chaim with Rabbi Aryeh Katzin. At 10, Rabbi Ammiel Hirsch discusses the 2 models of salvation offered in the Bible. At 10:30, Director Yair Qedar joins Eric Goldman to discuss his film, The Last Chapter of A.B. Yehoshua. And coming up next It's Thinking Out Loud with me, Micah Halpern. This is Micah Halpern and the JBS News Update. I want to wish everyone a good evening.